certainly a tough act to follow. Girls, if you can hear me, that was beautiful. And happy early birthday, Ash, wherever you are. That was awesome. That was really cool. Okay, well, hey everyone. My name's Al. Good evening, and welcome to Light the Future. I am honestly so excited that you're all here tonight, and first off, I just want to say thank you for being here and supporting us. It honestly means so much from the bottom of my heart. And we've got a great night planned, and I hope you leave here feeling entertained. And I also want you to leave here feeling inspired by the work we do and the work that you get to witness. Yeah, so it's been a very, very exciting and interesting year for Live for Love, as we've seen our programs grow pretty significantly, and we've gotten to meet some extraordinary new people along the way who I know have changed my life and have impacted our organization just by being who they are. And honestly, it's been, as much as it's been an interesting year for the organization, it's been an interesting year for me personally as well, in terms of realizing more and more what it is about this dream that makes it so special, and what it is I feel can truly impact the world, and that's what I want to share with you tonight. So going into this year, I can honestly say that Live for Love was something very different for me than what it is now. At this time last year, we had just finished our first installment of our Never Alone mentoring program, and had our first fundraising dinner entitled You'll Never Walk Alone. And after that, we were definitely on a high, seeing all the success our young nonprofit organization was having in just our first year of activity. And because we're having so much success so early, Live for Love quickly became something that I established as something I was meant to do with my life. And that was 100% clear. And along with that, I was also very clear on what we were out to accomplish with Live for Love, which is quite simply bring love into the lives of anyone and everyone we can, in any way that we can, such that people are inspired to spread their love to others and shape a world where love is the centerpiece. So essentially, I had a really good idea as to what we were doing, and what I felt was missing for me still was a concrete idea of why we were doing it, and more personally, why I was doing it. And that's what the past year has really taught me. Subtly and over time, I really started to understand the reason why it's so important to live for love, and why it's something that needs to be realized in our world. And the reason is this: for anyone to be truly happy in life, love must always be the centerpiece. And honestly, in our world today, there are so many different things and different people that try to convince otherwise, but I am so wholeheartedly certain that this is the truth. Now, it wasn't until later on this year that I really came to terms with this, and I want to share with you a few stories illustrating how it became really, really concrete for me, and I think in hearing them, it's something that will become concrete for you as well. So first thing, I'm going to tell you a simple story about an everyday stranger who changed my life. It was about 3 weeks ago now, and I was just having one of those days, and I was at the Petro Canada at Bathurst and Steele over there, and just getting gas, frustrated that I was late for a meeting. And I pulled out of the parking lot and was waiting for the light to turn green when I saw a man who was clearly homeless. At first in my mind, he looked to be a pretty rough fellow, and without even realizing it, I was judging him without even saying a word to him. And next thing I know, he picks up his sign and he starts walking between the cars. Sorry. He starts walking between the cars, and I had a tuning my couple, so I just decided to give it to him. And when I rolled down my window, I was a bit worried about what this guy might do, because he simply just, looked really rough. And he took the tuning and just looked at me and said, "God bless you. You have a very nice day, sir." Now, I realize that this probably seems like an everyday situation, and you've probably heard the same thing said before. Nothing particularly unique, but for some reason, after he left, I just broke down. You see, there I was sitting in my truck, wearing my Ray-Bans, not texting on my iPhone, and frustrated with how it was somehow a rough day for me. And well, it had definitely been one of those days for me. To steal a line from Brad Paisley, for him it had probably been one of those lives. Yeah, there I was judging him, and there he was telling me, "God bless you, you have a very nice day." So right in that moment, it really started to click for me that it doesn't matter what you have. If you don't have love in your heart, you have nothing. And to be truly happy in this life, love must always be the centerpiece. other simple experiences that happened with Live for Love at our last event with the mentoring program when we went to the Science Center. The first is something that was said to me by a little girl named Savannah. And this was something that really struck me as not only adorable, but also very wise. So basically, there we are, we're all walking around, going to different exhibits, and we're chatting, and she asked me, "Alex, do you have a girlfriend?" To which I replied, "No." And what she asked me as follow-up questions were probably some of the most eye-opening things I've ever heard. She asked me why, and I said, "I guess I just haven't met the right one yet." And then she asked me, "Well, are there any girls who are nice to you? Or any girls who take care of you when you're sick?" And I literally just stopped and I couldn't believe what she said. And I was so amazed by the simplicity of it and the simplicity of what the meaning was, and also the depth of it. The meaning is that love is not something that's complicated. Love is not something to be dwelled upon or analyzed. It's something very simple. Being nice to people and taking care of them when they're sick. Meaning, anything that is selfless in nature is true love. And to be truly happy in life, love must always be the centerpiece. And to be truly happy in life, we have to be selfless in nature. Thanks for that one, Savannah. Hope you appreciated the shout out. Lastly, there was one more experience at the Science Center that was really eye-opening for me. And that was something that was said to me by another one of our participants, an awesome young man named Luke. It was near the end of the day, and basically we're all heading towards the exit to get to our bus and get back to the church. And I was walking with him and Jasmine, one of our wonderful mentors. And same kind of thing with Savannah, we were just chatting away, and Luke says to Jasmine and I, "Thank you guys for being my friends." Now, I don't know if you've ever had someone thank you for being their friend, but it is an incredible feeling, and one you don't really have an answer to. So I was like, "Dude, thank you for being my friend too." But I was really struck by it because it was just so genuine. Like, he really, really appreciated and the fact that we were just his friends and that we were nice to him and that we care. There's absolutely love within friendship, and what that made me appreciate in particular is all those people who are my friends, and family included. It's these people who show you what love is, and it's these people who really teach you how to experience love in your life. And it's so important that we continue to provide friendship for people. That is something that is essential for people to realize love in their life. And one more time, to be truly happy in life, love must always be the centerpiece. And we must always show that love through friendship in order to make it the centerpiece. So thank you, Luke, for being my friend, and thank you for teaching me that. So from these stories, there are clearly some important lessons to be learned, and ones that really have taught me a lot about what it means to live for love, and why it's so important that we do what we do. And the first lesson is that it's never about what you have, it's always about how much you love. You could have very little, love a lot, and be very happy. The second lesson is that true love is simple, and that it is absolutely selfless in nature. And the third lesson is about the importance of friendship in and for love, as that it teaches us and gives us the experience of love in our lives. And this is what Live for Love is all about, and what living for love is really all about. For me personally, that's what makes it something so special. It's not a specific cause, it's not a specific course of action, it's just a commitment to loving people, wholly and fully, and spreading that love everywhere we possibly can, and that makes me truly happy. With love being the centerpiece. And lastly, speaking of love being the centerpiece, I want to send my love and gratitude out to a few specific people without whom none of this would be even remotely possible. First, as you'd probably expect, I have to thank Ashley. I have no idea how any of this could ever happen without her. She is honestly the most dedicating and loving person that I know, and has taught me so much about what living for love really means. She is my best friend and one that I appreciate immensely, so thank you, Ash, for all that you do. Secondly, I want to thank two people who have really, really stepped up the past year helping us out, and that's Aaron Markov and Dave Mowdy. For those of you who don't know, they are not only two of our mentors, but they are two of our most recent additions to our team of directors, and they really, really are wonderful teammates. The success we've had over the past year honestly would not be possible without them, and not only am I appreciative of their work, but I'm appreciative of their friendship. And I can't wait to become even closer and closer friends as we continue changing the world. So thanks, guys. And on that note, I want to thank all the mentors for the work they do. Honestly, we have such a collection of people that are game changers, and it makes me really excited and really happy to see them enjoying what they do and doing it so well. So thanks, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. And last but definitely not least, I want to thank my absolutely wonderful parents. With these ones, I won the lottery. I have been so fortunate to grow up with parents who make love the centerpiece of our home, and parents that I know will always have my back. So Mom, Dad, I love you so much. I thank you for all that you do. All that you've taught me, there really would be no Live for Love without you. And of course, I want to thank everyone here again for coming out tonight. Your support means so much to us, and really our dream could not happen without you. And that's just as true a statement as there is out there. Your friendship and your love is so very much appreciated, and I really, really acknowledge you for that. So, I hope you have tons of fun tonight. Hope you enjoy yourself, and I pray that you are always happy and always hold love as the centerpiece of your lives. So many thanks, and God bless you.